The year is 1994, and a rapper by the name of Nas drops his first album, and the name of the album is called The Illmatic. We know that as a hip hop classic, and of course, most of us' favorite song was The World Is Yours, and that album is one of the best albums in hip hop history. Now, the 90s was no joke. You had a lot of competition in the streets back then. A young Snoop Dogg, Notorious B.I.G., young Jay-Z. But my man at one time, Nas, was supreme as the #1 MC in hip hop, at least according to some. But see, his career didn't stop right there. And oh, not let me forget Tupac, right? He was in the building. But now with Nas, I got to see something interesting with him. I saw his highs, I saw his beef with Jay-Z, then I saw his lows, and stop the show. Fast forward, Dima. One of the lows that Nas had was with untalented singer Khalees. He made a huge mistake by marrying her. And of course, after that marriage dissolved, Khalees was like, "Sad music, oh my God, he's a cheater, he's an abuser, he's all of this." But of course, my man Nas, being a class act, didn't really respond, went on ahead doing great things. But Khalees, on the other hand, she's making delusional videos when she gets her kids into a car accident like this.
Well, here's the thing. So the car got stuck, my truck got stuck. It's like heading over. Praise God that the tow truck actually made it. We've been outside for a while, but we had all our snowboarding gear, so God is good. And I figure if you're going to be in this situation, you should at least look your best. So I'm wearing layers to keep warm. I've got my light on, thank God, because it's just pitch black out here. Got my gator purse. Silver boots, a little reflective action. You know, things could be worse. This is ridiculous. Rescue fashion. This is rescue fashion. See? Always be prepared. Always be prepared.
Now, guys, do you see that delusion? That is what Nas was dealing with every day. And of course, I think Nas said to himself, "It's something wrong with dating in this country." And as soon as he got rid of Khalees, we saw the opposite of their lives happening. Khalees got remarried again, but she was never like she was before with Nas. And Nas, after Khalees, we saw the great transition. Nas became an exceptional businessman. You know, he started some startups and some funds and things like that. I believe he's worth well over $200 million. So Nas' career took another leap forward. But now, Nas is taking another step. At age 49, Nas is dating a young Dominican woman by the name of Claudia Garcia. Dima, Dominican music! Now, this is very interesting, right? Because right now, there is a war on the internet between what some brothers call the passport bros and the plantation bros. And the plantation bros for this particular topic, I will include, black women, detractors, guys who are hating. And of course, one of the main arguments about the passport bros is that the reason why you guys are going overseas is because you don't have any money. The reason why you guys are dealing with foreign women is because nobody wants you here in America. That's the reasons why you're doing that, right? And can I get a dun 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 sound effect, Nima? Then how do you explain Nas being with Claudia Garcia? Fast forward, Dima! Because right now they're both in the Dominican Republic. And I know what guys are gonna say, well, she's a Dominican American lady, right? That's true. She might be a Dominican American, but I would probably believe that her roots are still in the Dominican Republic. And a lot of things that black men love about the Dominican Republic is how family oriented, beautiful, and usually submissive that most of their ladies are. Now, we do know there's a choppy doors and some chicks that'll get you, but overall, we hear a lot of great things about Dominican women, both abroad and even in the United States, right? Now I understand that some women are going to be having some feminism, right? But I want to give a shout out to a brother that I've been listening to as of late, a brother by the name of Ronan the Wandering Traveler. Now he's from New Orleans, now living in the DR. Here's what he has to say about dating Dominican women.
If you're looking for a good, solid, traditional woman, yes, you can find her here. Man, there's, sometimes, people only show them cheeks, and I have to even concentrate on showing both sides of the coin too. I try to keep a balanced page, because I know so many dudes who have come here and found good women, including me. I've had some good women since I've been here. I'd have messed up a lot of those things because of me. At the time, I didn't realize I was kind of toxic. In America, I was stepping in shit so long, I didn't know I still had shit on my shoe. I'm walking around messing stuff up with women, because of carrying old baggage. You're supposed to learn from your relationships. So make sure that your mind is right, man.
Now, see, I want to talk about this because here's Nas. He's from Queensbridge. He was married to a black woman. Khalees is considered black. Now he's dating somebody that's not considered black, but Dominican. The answer is why. And I think that we understand why it is. Women in America in general don't really have a way of understanding how to treat men or how to respect men to the fact or to the level that they want. And you think that just because guys have a lot of money that this will, equate to great treatment. Well, it probably means that you get, better looking women than before, but it doesn't equate to great treatment. And this is why even some of the brothers, like shout out to Dr. Chiasan Johnson, a lot of brothers that are PhDs and intellectuals in the Pan-African community that were married to African-American women don't marry American black women anymore. Most guys have remarried to African wives or to Caribbean wives. In the case of Nas, we're seeing the similar trend. He's dating somebody that has some experience in America, but obviously has strong ties to the Dominican Republic. And there's a reason for that. Because of the treatment. We can't talk about how she looks because she looks good, but that's not what it is. It's how she acts. See, when you're a guy and you're rich and you don't have a lot of experience, when you start marrying and dating chicks, you kind of don't really know what you want. And as a rich, wealthy guy, you start to, because you don't really require a whole lot of things from women when you start getting a lot of money, right? As you get older, you start to know yourself a little bit more. And once you start to know yourself a little bit more, you can see these like red flags, right? And these red flags are like, look, I'm not going for this. I'm definitely not going for that. I'm not going for this. This is exactly what I need. And once you get about 40, you know exactly what you need. And once you get that, hey, either they come with, like I said, with the table or doing something, or they gotta go. It's just really what it is. A lot of folks not gonna like that, but that's just the truth. And at this stage in Nas's life, he knows what he's looking for, and he definitely knows what he's not looking for. And if he just don't happen to be what he's looking for, it's really not anybody's fault. That's just really what it is. And so I understand it. I'm not hating on anybody, but a lot of brothers are going this way, and it's just the way things are until it changes. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Sorry, but the bell, we're out.